You keep listening to people that say that your beliefs don't matter in business. And this could be nothing further from the truth. See, there's a mental model that says that the map is not the territory, and it alludes to the difference between reality and beliefs, between what we think about life and what life actually is. But those that say that those beliefs don't affect you in business don't understand human nature for coherence, for knowing that they're actually fulfilling their own expectations. Welcome back. Hello everyone, Leon Castillo here. I'm the CEO and founder of Selfmastered, which is a company that specializes in peak cognitive performance training for entrepreneurs and business leaders. We've blended the most actionable frameworks from neuroscience, behavioral science, and complexity science into a coherent methodology that uses data to solidify performance improvements over time. Our clients call us their secret weapon. Hello everyone, welcome back to this video. Today I want to discuss why you should strongly believe in what you do if you actually want to drive effective behavior and have results. See, the basic idea of that map is not the territorial mental model is that all beliefs are wrong, somehow wrong, because they all have errors regarding to the underlying reality. And thus, we cannot really trust those maps. My point is that there's no actual reality because we are all living in a different reality tunnel. We all have our own thoughts, observation, memories, theories, beliefs, things that affect our judgment and how we perceive our life and our work. And some of those beliefs are in conflict, which lead us to something that we call cognitive dissonance. And cognitive dissonance is a conflict between our thoughts and our beliefs and our passions regarding a subject. And whenever those are in conflict, then our brain cannot operate effectively. So it resolves that conflict in whatever manner helps you move forward, which is why that feeling of discomfort will eventually resolve into a new map of reality that will help you move forward. And this can be very dangerous or it can be very good for you. Think about it for a minute. If you believe that life is a very dark place, that you're stuck here and there's nothing you can do to actually improve yourself, you will find whatever reason you can find around you to effectively stay stuck in the same place. But if on the other hand, you believe life is an adventure, your work is meaningful, you're here to serve others through your work, you will constantly seek new way of actually serving others with your work and having a fun and rewarding adventure while on planet Earth. As Henry Ford says, whatever you think you can or that you can't, you are right, because your map is affecting your territory. The way you think about yourself is actually driving behavior. And this is very important because there's an effect in psychology called the Pygmalion effect, although there's a little bit of problem with the replication of this theory, but we can also use the example of self-fulfilling prophecy. The idea is that your expectations affect your outcomes. If you have very poor expectations regarding something, you're not going to put a lot of effort and then your results are going to be very bad. And thus you will have eventually fulfilled your originally poor expectations. If on the other hand, you strongly believe that something is meaningful, you're going to drive a lot of effort and your high expectations will result in a higher and better results. There's a one-on-one relationship between what you do and what you think about what you do, which is absolutely crucial that you learn to leverage your own beliefs to your own betterment. But, and as we say, it's just not enough to believe in something. You need to put forth all the necessary effort to make sure that that map eventually becomes your territory. And a personal example about this, one summer I was in China and I decided that I wanted to live in China with an exchange from my architectural school back then. The problem was that there was no architectural exchange available. There were no relationship between the Chinese university in Shanghai that I wanted to attend and my university. So the territory was zero possibility of coming and spend a year here. But nevertheless, I went to that Chinese university and started roaming around in the middle of August, actually find one person that gave me one mysterious address that was a Gmail, not even a Tongji University address, and just told me, send an email here and let's see what happens. 2 months later, I had totally forgotten about this, and I got a message from my own university telling me, the vice dean of foreign affairs, telling me that they were eager to open a Chinese exchange with that university that I've gone to, and if I was interested. I applied and I got a full scholarship. So by believing that there was something to be done, I actually summoned the possibility of getting that thing. Of course, a lot of things align, but my map became my territory. And I'm sure you can think about a zillion times in which you strongly believe in something and put the necessary steps to make it a reality that eventually ended up happening. So I leave you with this idea, how insane it is to not have the best possible map regarding everything that you do. How insane it is to not try to live a life as fun, as rewarding, as meaningful, as high performing as possible. You know, you don't do this, you'll be wasting a massive potential. So, as a recap, we've discussed why the map can indeed be the territory, and this is because we have a tendency to avoid cognitive dissonance, which is a mismatch between what we do and what we think about what we do. If our beliefs, actions are misaligned, then this creates a psychological conflict that needs to be resolved. And I finally discussed a personal experience a decade back in which I was able to create something out of nothing because I had a strong belief that there was a possibility even before it existed. Hopefully this was useful. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what you want us to discuss. We're here to serve you, right? And if you want a proven 90-day plan to accelerate your cognitive performance and drive your business to the next level, please apply to the Selfmastered Evolution program. We have a couple of spots left. I will be happy to have a one-on-one consult to see if it makes sense to work together. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.